about 10 o'clock at night and we are outside digging up worms. Oh, come on. Look at them. Ew. Hi friends, my name is Justin and this is Justin Vietnam. Yeah, here's my favorite part of the flight is checking in. Yeah, it's not too long today. I've been in way worse. So this will take about 35 minutes maybe. Flying Japan Airlines today. Yeah, so it's that time of the year again. About once a year I'll fly back to the States just to take care of some business I have in the US. It's one thing about living in Vietnam, you know, if you have like a source of income, it helps out a lot when you live in a foreign country. Just got to my aunt's house. She picks me up because she lives close to the airport. Probably a total of 20 hours from Saigon to North Idaho where my parents live. That's how it is when you're living overseas. It is springtime, so it's a lot colder here than it is in Vietnam. So this morning my intention is to go for a nice walk around the neighborhood. Yeah, I've been living in Vietnam so long and I kind of forgot what the States is like and how beautiful it actually is right now. So I'm gonna take advantage of that and get some fresh air. From there, we're gonna go do a little shopping, go meet up with the rest of my family. It's gonna be a nice fun day. Walk? Yeah, okay. Okay. Come on. I got this shot. Yeah, this is, you know, the city, you got the smog and here it's just right.
I still even like this mushroom. What you doing that?
When I come to the US, I spend a lot of time in Idaho with my Aunt Cindy. We hang out a lot, and when my wife gets here and Marcy, yeah, we'll be sure to do a good episode together, and got a lot of work to do while I'm here, so yep, stay tuned. Nice open park. Marcy, you love playing in this. Yeah, so here's a rare sight. You get to see me actually cooking something. Not that it's like some chef masterpiece, but yeah, it's still fun. We are making a stir fry. So this is chicken and noodles. I'm sauteing it in a different pan, and then she's preparing all the vegetables. Here at my house in the state of Idaho, USA, and it is a beautiful day. A little bit chilly and a little bit rainy. Everything's all nice and green in the spring. Yes, I know this is going to seem like a foreign concept, but my parents, for heat in the winter time, and it gets real cold in the winter here, they burn firewood. And so you're going to see me chopping firewood because we still burn firewood here in Idaho, even during the springtime, because it's still cold.
Now they split wood in Vietnam, don't they?
No.
No?
Maybe you could actually cook something too in it.
Yeah, I'll have it planned. We'll plan it tonight.
It's time to have lunch. This is my family's campground here by the river in North Idaho. So yeah, just beautiful being in nature. Just got done having lunch. We had some hot dogs and some sausage and some potato salad, things like that. So yeah, it's time to head home now. But yeah, just a beautiful day. Just love being out here in the nature, and yeah, the river, I really miss it. So glad to be back home and hang out with family. Is now getting hot. Oh, you didn't leave it. Clean up the chicken. Not as much, or?
Not as much. Hands with me.
I'll put my hands on it while we shoot up. Can I take it? last of the chicken. Yep, delicious. So nice smoky flavor, good barbecue sauce. Yeah, can't beat it. Awesome. Yeah, thanks, Mom. It's about 10 o'clock at night and we are outside digging up worms. You're probably wondering, why do we dig up worms outside? And that is so we can use them for fishing tomorrow. So let me show you how we do this and how we catch them. All right, we have to be really quiet because the worms can hear you, and they can also feel the vibrations in the ground when you walk. And so we have to be quiet. What they'll do is they'll come out of the ground, and then if you're fast enough, you can catch them. Oh, come on. Look at them. Yeah. And now we're driving to a little lake or a pond up the road here. We're going to go fishing. About 8 people with us. We're going to show them this fishing hole. And hopefully we catch some trout. Cross your fingers. Each person can catch about six trout each. So right behind me here is the fishing pond. This is where we're going to catch all the fish. The trout is the type of fish we're going to catch. I've already seen them in the water swimming around, so undoubtedly we'll have some luck. Now with us on this fishing adventure.
Oh, you put it way down there. Then you're not going to touch that. You're going to hold here. Then you're going to... So, let me... when you throw it,
Did you get wrapped? Okay, good.
Gotcha. Just like that.
Yeah, just set it down. We're good.
Pull it out of his cheek.
It's still very big, I guess. I mean, push it up like this. Woo!
This is me.
Pan later, but
It's huge.
Oh wow.
you see the butt right here. You get your knife all the way up the belly. You know, cut diagonally. You're so slipping up.
Just mine's not stiff.
Okay, throw it in the water. And then you can...
After all the hard work catching all those fish that you saw, now we're going to cook them. So here's what they look like when they're ready to be tossed into the pan.
Olive oil down.
Okay, got some olive oil.
There's going to be 2 men eating. That's a big fish for men and a big fish for men, and 1 woman, a smaller one.
All right, we also have a big bowl of potato salad. Corn on the cob.
Okay, they've cooked now for about 7, 8 minutes. Now we're going to turn them over. Ooh. More salt and pepper.
Hi friends. We just wanted to do a little general discussion about how it came to be that we got married and then I settled in Vietnam. I came to Vietnam about 3 years ago. I met my wife online before deciding to come to Vietnam. And what are your thoughts on talking about family, you know, on YouTube?
For me, it's just a way to keep the memory of our family so we can look back later on as the baby grow up. Because once we move back to America, I'm going to miss everything here.
That's one of the reasons, again, I mentioned this before about starting the YouTube. You know, we want to start the YouTube just as a way to like kind of catalog our life, and then it's fun to share it with family and whatnot, but also mainly just for us to look back and say, hey, you know, we did this, a history of all the things that we did. Once my career choices led me to the point where I had the ability to move out of the US, I wanted to try several different countries. On the top of my list was Philippines and Thailand. I really didn't plan on going to Vietnam, but it turned out that you know, I met her online, and then you know, from there it's where I ended up. One question for my wife is, what does she like about living with a foreigner in Vietnam?
The biggest thing is with your income from US, we can have a good life here in Vietnam because the living cost in Vietnam is pretty cheap and everything is super convenient.
In typical woman fashion, she goes right for the income first. Working in Vietnam can be a challenge if you don't have some sort of a remote job. We are making this video right now, right before I take a vacation to the US. I've had a question come to me a lot, will I stay in Vietnam forever? The truth is probably not. We will probably eventually move back to the US. So as I get older, you know, I have to really be strategic about the things that I decide to do, because age starts catching up to you fast. If there's things I want to do, like for work, I still have the capability to do, you know, you got to do it while you can. And then I can always come back to Vietnam. Do you have any thoughts about going, leaving Vietnam?
I'm gonna miss this place, my family too. The thing I will miss is the convenience, like Grab and Shopee. You don't have it in the US.
Vietnam is extremely convenient because this is a country of motorcycles. Logistics here is absolutely phenomenal. You order one thing, you could have it in a couple hours. They have an app called Grab. It's like an Uber, and it's just absolutely, I mean, one of the most effective transportation apps you can get. You got a ride in no time. Last topic that I'm going to discuss is having a child in Vietnam. Now, this is one of the best places to, in my opinion, to at least have a young baby and start raising that child, mainly because the medical system in Vietnam, there's a lot of mixed opinions about this. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. I have nothing but positive things to say about it. We had our daughter Marcy a year and a half ago. Yeah, and 6 months prior to the childbirth, you basically sign up for like a package deal, and you get all your, or what do you call them, pre-birth appointments. Yeah, ultrasound, all the blood tests. Maria gave birth to Marcy, which was cesarean. She was in the hospital for 4 days, top of the line care, absolutely top of the line facilities. The final price tag was like $2,600. I have so many more stories about medical surgeries I've had, dental. I could talk all day about dental. It just seems like in the US there's a lot of situations where people, their whole livelihood is destroyed because of medical, having to pay for medical bills. And what's your thoughts on medical here?
The one reason I don't want to leave Vietnam, because from what I heard, the medical system in US is, and you have to wait so long just to get an appointment with a doctor. Sometimes it would take you a couple months just to see the doctor. Here you can see them, you can see the doctor right away.
The longest I've ever waited at a doctor's office was 30 minutes. And all the doctors, top education, they all speak English. Amazing place for medical. Anyway, that's all we have to say for today's topics, and then we'll just stay tuned and we'll talk more about different things related to living in Vietnam. If you have questions, please post them in the comments and I'll answer them as quick as I can. Thank you so much for watching the videos. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.